Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.
Hey you guys, what's going on? It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx. I'm back. I don't even know why I had to do that intro again. Child. Anyway, so ooh, excuse me. So another thing I did want to mention in the video with about that I talked about with Kelsey and Megan and Tori was with Lovely T. I disagreed, just like Bonnie Blue, on the whole comment of Megan being a social climber, just because, you know, people are also bringing up the whole thing with how she did a song with Nicki Minaj and was such a big fan of hers, only for her to then turn around and do a song with Cardi after, you know, throwing a subliminal at Cardi about not writing. But then people also said that that's why her and the City Girls weren't getting along, because she was throwing shots at Young Miami, who wasn't writing, but now she has gotten into, you know, writing her verses as well. So, you know, it's like, you know, I wouldn't say she's a social climber, because for her to be a social climber, that means that the girl don't have no talent, she don't have no passion, she don't really want to do this, she doesn't have no charisma. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to say that Megan is a social climber, child, she mustn't, shit, well, I must have missed the memo. I didn't get that memo. So for me, she's not a social climber. Again, if anything, she's being smart. She and Cardi are doing what is necessary, which is teaming up with one another, and then also teaming up with the City Girls. And shit, hell, eventually maybe Megan and Doja might team up, or Megan and Rico Nasty, or Megan and Tierra Whack, or Megan and Dreezy, or Megan and shit, if Megan and Sasha go hard team up, that would be dope. Or even, ooh, Chella H, or Katie Got Bands. See, like all of the, you know, or Tink, whatever the case is, teaming up with all of these women in hip hop and in R&B and whatever the case is. Hell, Ari Lennox, Amber Riley, you know, well, probably not Mariah the Scientist, because she's under Tory Lanez's management, but she's a great artist though. But anyway, teaming up and making these songs that people want to bop to and making good material and good content. They're doing what unfortunately Nicki failed to do when she, you know, was on top and when she was doing things. This is no slander or slight towards her, but it's like to see what Megan and Cardi are doing as far as team, you know, them doing the WAP song, which, fun fact, a lot of people don't know, City Girls were actually supposed to do WAP with Cardi, but because of the low album sales and streams and the turnout with City on Lock, Cardi then reached out to Megan, because that's something I found out too, that Cardi personally reached out to Megan to get on the song, get on WAP, because, you know, who else, another hot MC, you know, another hot femc to get on a track like this. So again, while people are saying, or while Lovely T was saying that she's a social climber because she's going through all these different cliques and circles, I don't see it that way. It's her being smart and getting what she can from different people. So it's like, okay, Nicki and her Hot Girl Summer, okay, bam, her and Cardi WAP, her and, again, whoever else she worked, her and City Girls do it on the tip, like all. And then they also worked on yeah, it was City Girls, Megan and Quavo. They worked on a song, I forgot what it was called. What is it called? Religious? It was called something, child, I forgot. But either way, they are doing smart business tactics. Instead of making it seem like, oh, there can only be one. No, there can be more than one, and it can be all of us getting this money together. Either I'm featured on your record, or you're featured on mine, or we, you know, doing collaborations, or hell, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? They're being smart. So I don't really believe that she's a social climber. I really have to disagree with that. It's about being a smart businesswoman, or just a smart business person in general. You are following your best interest to keep yourself relevant. Now again, you know, with keeping yourself relevant, you also want to be careful of falling into any lines of controversy or in, you know, crossing any lines, which unfortunately with this whole situation with Tory Lanez, that's the biggest controversy with her right now. But it's going to die down soon. I mean, it's already starting to die down because a lot of people are just really tired of hearing about it. I know I am. So it's going to die down in its due time. It's just, ooh, child. It's just a matter of time. That's all. It's just really a matter of time. And again, letting the courts handle it. But that was my last little tidbit, that I don't believe that she's a social climber, because for her to be a social climber, she got to have zero to no talent, no knack, no passion, no nothing. Like, she would literally have to be a socialite. Literally a socialite who just likes to be in these different circles. No talent whatsoever. They just, you know, cast her in a project or whatever, or just or she has a team of writers, which no shade to songwriters, but You know, hell, because they getting money too. But she would have to literally have no nothing really, just good looks. Good looks. She can twerk, shake her ass, and that's it. That's literally what she would have to, in my mind, of just being a social climber. It's like, you know, but she writes all her raps. She's passionate about music. Like, I can definitely see us getting maybe like 4 or 5 albums from Megan, you know what I'm saying? And it really depends on her too, you know, how long she how much, you know, she wants to do music, because she also wants to get into acting and things like that, and, you know, possibly modeling as well, and just, you know, different things, different lanes, different streams of income. So she's passionate about it, and she's doing what, again, me and Bondi do wish that Nicki would have done. And that's not to take away from Nicki, because she definitely paved the way for all of the girls who we are seeing now. It's just that back then it sucks that, you know, things went down the way that it went down with her and Kim, for example, and then her and Remy, and it just sucks seeing what has happened during the Nicki Minaj era, during, you know, her reign, if you will, and that's REIGN. You know, not the regular rain that we see outside, the RAIN. No, there's a difference. Please look it up. Anyway, and she, you know, and Nicki's still a great MC. Hell, she's the one who really made sure motherfuckers was writing their well, not necessarily made sure they were writing their verses, but, you know, she was the one that was always about, you know, write your own rhymes. Don't be having nobody write stuff for you, because there's no passion in that. Like, yeah, you're mouthing these words, you're, you know, saying what's written on, you know, a notepad, or what's written on someone's phone, or whatever the case is, or whatever you're hearing from the demo track, the reference track. But you got to have the passion yourself. The passion got to be in here and in here. You got to have it yourself to be gritty, and, like, you know, the way that she rolls her R's and how she's so charismatic and stuff like that, and animated. And the same way Megan is all, you know, like a female version of, like a Pimp C and Notorious B.I.G. love child, if you will. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of Nicki influence and Lil' Kim influence and Trina and Foxy all rolled into one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you got to have that umph, you know what I'm saying? Like, that charisma, like the same charisma that an Azealia Banks has, the same charisma you find with an Angel Hayes, or with Rico Nasty, or even with Doja Cat, or with, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that grit, you know what I'm saying, to really make people want to move and give them something to feel, give them something to think about, give them something, you know, make them feel good, you know what I'm saying? Motivate them, get them working out, whatever, you know? So anyway, that is all I got for this whole little Megan saga. I think I can finally put it to rest. Oh, child. Water break. There we go. Yeah, I think I can finally put this to rest. So these will be 3 separate videos chopped up for you guys, so you guys have enough to digest. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the little musical selections that I'll be putting in the background. I try not to, I know I'm talking too much now. I try not to, like, use the music to overpower my voice, because I know my voice can be a little low sometimes, so that's why it'll seem like I'm yelling when I'm really just trying to, like, overemphasize and really just make sure you guys can hear me, hear me, hear me, hear us. Shout out to T.S. Madison. But anyway, that's it, you guys. That's all I have for now. It is PrinceOnyx signing off, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Peace.
Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.